Instructors, place your flights at attention. At this time, we'd like to ask all airmen, past and present, to stand in a sign of respect and unity as our newest airmen now recite the Airman's Creed. I am an American airman.
I am a warrior. I answer my nation's call. I am an American airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American airman, guardian of freedom and justice. My nation's sword and shield, its century and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter. And I will not fail!
Thank you. Please be seated. Instructors, place your flights at ease. This morning, we have honored our heritage of military customs and traditions as we welcome our newest airmen into the ranks of the United States Air Force. There are two purposes for this morning's retreat ceremony. The retreat ceremony is a solemn event conducted at every United States military installation around the globe. It signifies the end of the official duty day, but more importantly, it pays respect to our nation's flag. When we offer our respect for our flag and to our national anthem, we have an opportunity to reflect thoughtfully on the democratic principles that have made our nation great. The meaning of freedom, dignity of the individual, the pursuit of happiness, and national unity all come to mind when you think of our flag. It is the symbol of our nation to the world. Military members have a special bond with the flag. These airmen are part of the flag's tradition because they symbolize the spirit and sacrifices of the military and dedication to the defense of this great nation and the principles it represents. When we salute the flag as it is lowered, we ask you to think. Think about the flag flying over Arlington and other national cemeteries. Think about the flag being carried into combat by service members who preceded us. Think about the freedom Americans enjoy today, freedom without precedent in the history of the world. The men and women who stand before you today represent the projection of the strength behind our flag. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the sounding of retreat and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. The flag stands for peace, honor, truth, justice, and freedom. In the Armed Forces of the United States, during the ceremony of retreat, the flag is lowered, folded into a triangle fold, and kept under watch throughout the night as a tribute to our nation's honored dead. The next morning, it is brought out at the ceremony of reveille. The flag has been torn to strips and used as bandages for wounded combatants on the battlefield. It has been placed in the trembling arms of grieving parents at the grave of their fallen son or daughter. It is flown at half-staff to honor our military members. The flag has flown in every battle of every war for more than 200 years. It has flown at Valley Forge, Shiloh, and Gettysburg. It was there at San Juan Hill, the trenches of France, in the Argonne Forest, Anzio, Rome, on the beaches of Normandy. It was waved at Okinawa, Korea, Vietnam, Somalia, Kuwait, Iraq, and it is being waved today in Afghanistan. The flag has been burned, torn, and trampled on the streets of countries that America has helped set free. Yet it remains invincible.
Left wheel, hut! Upward, hut!
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the playing and singing of the United States Air Force song and the departure of the official party. Thank you. Please be seated. The 737 Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps have provided musical support for this morning's ceremony. Flights B-075 and B-076 from the 322nd Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Jeremy Dawley and Staff Sergeant Joshua Wells. They are performing under the direction of Staff Sergeant Adam Bratz. These airmen are also in basic military training, but have volunteered their time and effort to perform for ceremonies of this type. Immediately following today's ceremony, Colonel Liddick and Chief Sutherland will be available for pictures adjacent to the podium. As a reminder, airmen in the Drum and Bugle Corps will be released to their visitors temporarily after they have secured their instruments in the buses. Please be careful while exiting the bleachers and while moving onto the retreat pad. For your safety, we also ask that you refrain from running onto the retreat pad climbing the guardrails, and only use the stairs to exit the bleachers. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Please feel free to come forward and congratulate your airmen.
Go, go, go!